want to share with you a better way to brainstorm called alpha brainstorming. So the way brainstorming is usually taught in schools and practiced in corporate boardrooms is people sit around a table usually, and there's a problem and people just give solutions. And studies show that kind of brainstorming is effective when people are completely open-minded. All the solutions, even the bad solutions, are not judged or criticized. Everyone just kind of pours it out of them in a stream of consciousness. But the problem with that kind of brainstorming is it's usually done in a beta brainwave state. So in the beta brainwave state, which we spend most of our time, it's really good for kind of routine problem solving, getting things done, administrative work, doing most of the functions of daily life. But we want to dive deep into creative insights that we can generate in our subconscious. There's a much better way to do it, a much better, more stream of conscious way where we can get into an alpha brainwave state. So an alpha brainwave state is basically a step below beta. Our brainwaves slow down, and you've probably experienced it before if you've ever meditated or really got in the zone when you're doing some sort of sport or some sort of creative activity. Basically, you feel more in your body, more in the moment, more focused, more alive, more just connected. So the way to get into an alpha state for brainstorming is through meditation. So meditation is really simple. Here's a really simple technique. Basically what you do is you bring your attention to your body, just feel the tingling sensation inside your body. Feel like, you know, different parts of your body, just what it feels like in this moment. And then after about 10, 20, 30 seconds of that, however it feels good to you, bring your attention to your breathing in your body, your breath coming in and out of your body. So it helps to use a focus point, maybe the breath coming in your nose, your nostrils, or in your mouth, or the rising of your stomach, whatever works for you. And you do that for about 10 or 15 minutes, and most likely you'll enter an alpha brainwave state. And you'll know when your thoughts start to settle down, you feel more relaxed and connected, your stresses that are bothering you throughout the day just kind of melt away, and you start having kind of deeper insights into your problems. It's a really good state for brainstorming, because in this state we have more access to our unconscious or our subconscious. And our subconscious processing is much, much more powerful than the conscious mind. It can access just so much more information. And what we do to do alpha brainstorming in the meditative alpha state is you just think about the problem. Think about the problem you're trying to find a solution to. And think about it from different facets, like why of the problem, the what of the problem, the how of the problem, the where of the problem. Think about it from as many different angles as you can. Do it for about 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, whatever you feel is about right. And then after doing that, what I want you to do is visualize the problem in your head. Visualize it for about a minute or two, like all together, all the different facets of the problems together. Just visualize it in your mind's eye, and then do that for about 2 minutes, and then just let it go and say to your subconscious, I want my creative intelligence to find the solution to this problem. And after you've said that affirmation, just let go of any kind of desire to solve the problem and let your subconscious processing do it. So what you'll find is sometimes, what I find when I do it, right away the answer will pop in my head. But usually that's not how it works. Usually what I'll do is I'll do this before bed, and I recommend doing this before bed tonight to give it a try. Sometimes the thought will just kind of pop into my head, a really good insight and a solution to the problem. Other times it'll happen often in the morning when I wake up. I'll be in that alpha state when I get out of bed, and it'll just kind of pop into my mind the insight. Or when I'm in the shower, when I'm doing something totally unrelated to thinking about the problem or brainstorming later on, I'll just kind of come up with an insight. And usually it's a much more profound insight than I would have just generated if I thought like, you know, linearly, like rationally of like what's the solution to this problem, and just kind of stressed about it for an hour to try to figure it out. So I totally recommend doing it tonight, asking your creative intelligence, your subconscious processing to solve the problem for you. And there's actually a lot of research now that supports this kind of alpha brainstorming. So give it a try and see if it works for you. And what I'd like to hear from you, if you do try it, is just leave a comment under the video and let me know what your experience was, and if it really worked for you, and like when you actually got the insight that you were looking for. Okay? Thank you for watching.